How about cell phone signals? You can't even stop those. They're around you all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can FaceTime someone in New Zealand right now from your phone, clearly something's going on in the air.
I'll put it this way. Every environmental insult has the potential to cause some kind of dysregulation in your body, whether it's microplastics, whether it's you name it, okay? And the precautionary principle would indicate that until you know it's safe, the onus is on those who want to expose you to it to prove to you it is, right? It shouldn't be the other way around. I don't think anybody has to prove to you that Wi-Fi is not safe to say, you know what, based on the precautionary principle, I'm just going to turn off the Wi-Fi every night in my house because I don't know. Like, that doesn't seem unreasonable to me because humans have been exposed to it forever. I've not seen the studies that validate that it doesn't cause an issue or large, robust studies. And so, you know, but obviously, I think what I just said, some people might hear and go, well, that sounds crazy. But why?
Why would it be crazy? If we found out that there's a particular frequency that's bad for your memory or bad for your brain and that we're using it to broadcast something, that completely makes sense.
Yeah, except that I never think about harms the way you just said it, because that would indicate that we have to find out what harms it causes.
Right.
To me, when I go into a car dealership, for example, I walk in and the salesman says, all right, this car, okay? And I say, well, is it safe? And the car dealer says to me, prove to me it's not safe. And I said, well, what do you mean? Well, if you can't prove it, you got to take this car.
Oh,
by the way, that's
God.
how vaccines work. That's how and that is become a little bit of the, depending on mostly for vaccines, but a little bit for some of these other products where it's like, you got to prove it's not safe. No, I don't have to prove it's not safe. I'm not buying this car. You prove to me you prove to me this vaccine causes harm, or you better take it. That's the way it's approached. A little bit like that Wi-Fi and with 5G and the LTE and all that stuff. It's almost like, you prove to me that doing this all day is going to cause breast cancer, or else you're a kook. No, why don't you show me the study shows it doesn't do that? That's the way it should work with products and product safety.
That makes sense. That's very reasonable. Again, I don't know. I'm not saying that it does. But what I'm saying is there's been things that human beings did and they found it was really bad for you.